it as a squeeze page, a subscribe page, or landing page. No. But those sort of things. What is it? It's where you exchange your details for something. So it could be you're offered a PDF or an ebook, or a 15-minute call or something in exchange for doing it. Or if it's social media, you get to use the platform in exchange for your email. All right, let's just quickly, I'm going to jump in. So this is day 34, opt-in page 1. Opt-in page part 1. Yeah. All right. So I just want to sort of sketch out a little bit. It's going to be a really crude drawing, and then I'm going to show it in action. All right. So let me just change screen to. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So we've got the iPad, and what we're going to do is we're going to say, right, you have a potential customer, okay, and they are here, and you want to get them onto your email list. Why? Well, let's just scroll up and just say, well, you can get them on your email list. You can send them emails, and those emails can give content. They could give value, and they could share offers. Okay, but how do you get right? And then if you've got an offer, then what could happen? A customer can buy. Okay, so in other words, that means you make sales. And that is what we want. However, coming back up here, customer. Okay, so they don't know you. Yeah, and they don't know if they've got a problem or not. And they don't know that there could be a solution. And they don't know from where. And they don't know lots of things, and they go back and forth and back and forth. And then you pop up. Yeah, and maybe it's, hold on, let's go back to the pen. Maybe it's on here and it's an ad. Yeah, or something like that. And you say solution ahead. And you want them to get onto your email list. But that solution comes through the opt-in. Okay. So that looks quite messy, doesn't it? So let's go through it again. Customer, they don't know you. They've got a problem. They need a solution, but they don't know where from. And they keep going back and forth thinking about this, or maybe not even thinking about this. Then you have an advert or something that says, hey, I've got the solution. And in order to get the solution, you need to opt in. They then go onto the email list. You send that. And the first one could be a solution idea. Okay. And then this could be a content. Read the solution. Yeah. And this could be value. And that could be other solutions. And then you say the offer. Get every solution. And that's when people can buy. But here's the thing. It's this. Getting the customer from here onto here. Okay. This bit, let me just do it in a different color. Okay. This bit here is kind of, that could be all sorts of, look at this, I'm looking at it on the screen. This could be all sorts of things that go on in here. The key thing you want to know is how you go from there to there. That's what you are trying to do. Okay. And the only way that someone can get from out here onto your email list is if they give you their email list, and you get that through the opt-in. So essentially, what we must do, we must have a means of getting an email, and that equals the opt-in. Okay, and that's the key thing. So you've got to get them to opt in. All right, let me just jump back here. So what you've got to try and do is you've got to get people to opt in. What does an opt-in look like? Let me show you a really quick example. Okay, over here, oops, I don't need to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in here. So we're in Groove. Let me just move something in the background out of the way so I can actually see what's going on. Okay, in Groove Pages. So I'm now looking at this. Let me just think. Yeah, I'm over here. I'm over here. All right. And I've got something here, businessprofit.club. Okay. I'm going to open the editor so you can see what I am doing. And essentially, it's a single page, and it's just something we do from Clubhouse, businessprofit.club. When they get together, swipe a copy. Yes, I want a copy. And here you go. So there's some just a single one-page bit of blurb. And what are we essentially saying? We want people's emails. And for them to do that, we're saying, okay, we'll give you a copy of our expert secrets, and we'll send those across to you. And all they need to do is click on a button, and they'll get some information. We're still building this at the moment as I speak, but let's have a look at the page. All right. So the page, when you land on it, and it's bouncing because I put some animation on it. Okay. What happens? The button is active because I've made it active, and you click on it, and there you go. It's really simple. Just pop your details in, and we'll send over our expert secrets. And what do? They put in first name, last name, email, and they click submit. And that, my friends, is an opt-in. So there's nothing more that you can, hopefully you can see my finger up there, nothing more than that. And that's what you're trying to do. And in exchange for something, so we're giving some secrets away, some insider, some top tips, some life experiences, condensed down. We're just putting that together, actually. And then we can send it across to people. People will say, yeah, I'm happy to give you my details in exchange for that information. And that means they have opted in. That's all it means. They've opted into the process. And that's basically it. So, let's just go back to let's go back to this. Let's scroll up. So on this example here, let me just change my color. I'll change it back to blue because I think blue would be probably quite good. Hold on. Here we go. So what have we got? We've said a PDF equals interesting or potentially a solution. Yeah, which equals want it, which equals willing to swap for my email. Okay, and that is what happens. So as a result of that, they will say, okay, yes. So you get given the form, put it in. That then goes off to my email. That then delivers the PDF, and essentially They're on my list. Okay. So you've gone from, the person over here who has said, yeah, I'll do that. They get the email, they get the PDF, and in the background, they come here onto my list. And that is what this is. This is the opt-in. And there's kind of the theory behind it. Bit of theory behind it on there as to why you're doing it and what you're trying to do. But there you go. That's part one. So I just wanted to explain, because sometimes people go, well, I don't understand why people would do it. And they say, well, they won't do it unless they think they're getting a good exchange, because people don't hand over their emails easily, or they may have a sort of a test email or a spare email, and they'll see what the download's like and do that on a dummy or a not their real email. What you're really wanting is to show the trust and to get people to say, yeah, look, Nigel, not only do I want it, but I'm going to give you my really good email, the one that I look at all the time. But in exchange for that, I want something pretty good. And hopefully what you're trying to do is you will have spoken to people, you'll have shared things, you'll have done things, they'll have heard you, seen you on Facebook Live, seen you on YouTube, seen you in Clubhouse, Instagram, whatever it is, and they go, yeah, no, this seems all right, so I'm willing to do that. And they do it. And they go through that process. I'll give you my email, you give me your stuff, and then I'm happy, at that. They're on your list, and you can then start emailing those people when you deem fit. Okay, there's obviously some technical side to it, but that's the general principle. And here's the beauty of emails. Okay, yes, you've got to comply with relevant rules, regulation, legislation. So GDPR here in the UK and Europe, and other things. California, I know, has laws, and the FDA. No, I can't remember. Over in the state, FTC. Is it FTC? I don't know. I've got policies for it and stuff. But you got to look after people's data. So you got to be careful with it. But essentially, that's what you're trying to do. Now, the thing is, as soon as you've got someone's email, so long as you comply with that, and so long as you are sending out information that is of a very similar vein to what somebody signed up for. So you can't get them to sign up for, I don't know, be a donor, an organ donor, and then try and sell them, cryptocurrency courses. That's no good. You got to keep it congruent. So if you said, look, I'm going to give you this expert secrets, it's all about marketing, it's all about how to improve your business and stuff, and then you send business and marketing information out, then that would be deemed, that's fair enough, because you showed an interest, you opted in for it. But what am I talking about? Your emails, you own them. And I'm going to pick this up again tomorrow about the fact that you own your emails. All right. So I'm just going to make a note. Day 35. Oh, we're getting close, aren't we? Own your email. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to be going through a few things here on that. Hopefully that's helpful. I've waffled on long enough. It's time for me to go, and I will see you. So where are we? We're at this one, day 34, opt-in page, part 1. That's it, my friends. Thank you very much for joining in. And is that a new thank you? Thank you. If it is, slap it there right on my head. Brilliant. Okie doke. So thank you very much, everyone. Yeah, I'll move that from my head. That just looks a bit weird, doesn't it? However, good stuff. So get that clear in your head, because we're going to build on it over the next few days. All right, brill. Thank you so much, everyone. See you later. Take care. Bye-bye. Now, how do you turn